pause, no warning signs, no time to draw. You smiled like it was something kind, but left confusion in my mind. I watched you walk, I watched the door, still waiting like you'd turn once more. You didn't cry, you didn't shake, just left behind a quiet ache. Your goodbye didn't sound like one, no final words, no setting sun. It felt like just a shift in tone, not like you'd leave me all alone. I searched for signs, but there were none. Your goodbye didn't sound like one. You left me lost in empty space, still hoping I might see your face. A part of me still holds the thread to every word you never said. Your goodbye didn't sound like one, no final words, no setting sun. It felt like just a shift in tone, not like you'd leave me all alone. I searched for signs, but there were none. Your goodbye didn't sound like one. Maybe I missed the way it felt in silence that I know too well. A soft retreat, a closing line that never let me say goodbye. Your goodbye didn't sound like one. It left me stuck where love had run, still waiting on a word to come, a message lost, a beating drum. You slipped away and I'm undone. Your goodbye didn't sound like one. I've been running through the hardest days, carrying the weight I couldn't face. Every promise that I thought was gone turns into the strength to carry on. And when I thought I'd lose my way, I found a reason just to stay. There's a light beyond the shadows, a place where broken hearts can grow. I've been down, but I will rise. I can see it in my own eyes. There's a light beyond the shadows, where I'll go when I've been low. Every tear has led me here to a life I'll hold so near. Every stumble taught me how to fight. Every scar became a proof of life. I am stronger than I've ever been. This is where my healing will begin. And every pain that held me tight showed me how to has led me here to a life I'll hold so near. I will not let the darkness stay. I will walk into the brighter day. Every battle carved my name into someone who won't be the same. There's a light beyond the shadows, a strength that only I can know. I've been down, but I will rise. I can see it in my own eyes. There's a light beyond the shadows, where I'll go when I've been low. Every tear has led me here to a life I'll hold so near. There's a light beyond the shadows. I thought my story ended here, lost in the weight of all my fear. But every piece I thought was gone became the reason to hold on. And in the cracks I start to see there's still a life ahead of me. On the other side of broken, there's a place where hope is open. Every scar becomes a sign that this heart is still alive. On the other side of broken, I will find the words unspoken. Every wound has made me strong. This is where I still belong. I've walked through fire, I've been through hell, but I've got stories I can tell of how the pain I thought would stay led me to a brighter day. And though I stumble through the night, I found the strength to reach the light. On the other side of broken, there's a place where hope is open. Every scar becomes a sign that this heart is still alive. On the other side of broken, I will find the words unspoken. Every wound has made me strong. This is where I still belong. I'm not the same as I once was. I've learned to rise because I must. What I lost has made me whole. This is the healing of my soul. On the other side of broken, there's a life that I've awoken. Every scar has brought me here to a future free of fear. On the other side of broken, all my pain has been a token of the strength I've come to own. This is where I've found my home. I've made it through the other side of broken. sit in rooms where people laugh, smile enough to hide the cracks. I speak just soft enough to fade another face that no one saves. You used to ask me how I feel. Now silence is our only deal. I scream in ways you'll never hear, with eyes too proud to drop a tear. No one notices the quiet ones, the hearts that break without a sound. We hold it in, we don't complain, we bleed beneath a calm refrain. And even when the love is gone, we still pretend to carry on. You think I've moved, I think you've left, but I'm still drowning in the depth of every word you didn't say, of every time you walked away. No one notices the quiet ones, the hearts that break without a sound. We hold it in, we don't complain, we bleed beneath a calm refrain. And even when the love is gone, we still pretend to carry on. They never ask the ones who cope, they never check the ones who hope. But silence isn't strength or peace, it's love that's begging for release. Found no notices the quiet ones, we disappear with grace undone. We stay too long, we love too deep, we pray for answers in our sleep. So if you see me disappear, just know I wished that you were near. I've been counting every shadow on these walls, tracing all the memories that never seem to fall. Every night feels longer when you're far away, but I keep a little hope to light another day. It's heavy, but I won't let go. Even when the world moves slow, I'm holding on through the quiet, through the tears, I can't deny it. Even if the road feels endless, I will stand, I will be fearless. You're the reason I keep trying, holding on through the quiet. Every whisper of your name still finds my ear. Even in the emptiness, I feel you near. I've walked through the fire, I've been through the rain, but I do it all again just to ease the pain. feels colder than the day, I'll still believe you'll find your way. Every scar becomes my guide to keep the dream of us alive. I'm holding on through the quiet, through the tears, I can't deny it. Even if the road feels endless, I will stand, I will be fearless. You're the reason I keep trying. Oh, holding on through the quiet. Don't say you have to leave just yet. Your shadow's barely settled in. This couch still holds the shape you made, and I still feel you on my skin. The clock keeps blinking in the dark, but I can't feel a single hour. Your breath is closer than my own, and in this hush you hold the power. Stay until the room forgets time, till every second turns to rhyme. Just your heartbeat and my side, no past, no future, you and I. Let the world keep moving on, let it pass like distant songs. Hold me in this fragile line. Stay until the room forgets time. We speak in touches, not in sound. One glance and all the noise breaks down. And this silence tells me everything, more than any vow or ring. Stay until the room forgets time, until the morning stops its climb. Trace my fear with steady hands, make me feel like love still stands. Let the hours melt away, leave the world for one more day. Right here in your arms so kind. Stay until the room forgets time. Stay until the room forgets time. Let your soul keep touching mine. If we fade, then let it be in this quiet eternity. Don't rush love, don't break the spell. We are more than time can tell. Breathe with me in slowest rhyme. Stay until the room forgets time. know. In every place I used to go, pieces of me are left behind, scattered in corners of my mind. But I can't keep on living torn. I need to find who I've become. Fragments of myself broken on the floor, but I'll gather them, I won't stay unsure. Every cut, every scar I've faced will become the shape of who I'll embrace. Fragments of myself, shattered but alive. Through the pain I'll learn to survive. I'll rebuild what time has undone, until I stand as only one. Every memory cuts so deep, but I've carried them, they're mine to keep. Not just wounds, they're lessons too, of all the storms I made it through. And though I'm far from being whole, I feel the fire within my soul. Fragments of myself broken on the floor, but I'll gather them, I won't stay unsure. Every cut, every scar I've faced will become the shape of who I'll embrace. Fragments of myself, shattered but alive. Through the pain I'll learn to survive. I'll rebuild what time has undone, until I stand as only one. And maybe broken isn't wrong, it's how we learn to grow strong. I'll take these pieces, make them new, find the me I never knew. Fragments of myself, no longer on the floor. They're part of me, and I'm needing them more. Every cut, every scar I faced built the woman I now embrace. Fragments of myself, whole in every way. Through the darkness I found my day. I've rebuilt what time had undone, and now I stand as only one. I am whole from the fragments of my soul. I've wandered through 1,000 days, chased the sun and lost my way. But all it takes to guide me through is hearing one soft word from you. No maps, no lights, no open door could give me what I'm searching for. It's not the place I miss the most, it's how you say my name so close. Your voice is my home, where I'm safe, where I'm known. In every whisper I return to the love for which I yearn. No matter how far I may roam, your voice where I'm whole, not alone. It's not a street, a roof, a town, but where your sound can quiet down the storms I face when I'm unknown. Your voice is my home. You don't call, you don't explain, left me holding all the pain. You walk like love was never true, but I still dream in shades of you. I rehearse 1,000 lines, what I'd say if you rewind. But even now, with all the mess, if you came back, I'd still confess. If you asked, I'd still say yes, though you left my heart a mess. I'd take your hand like nothing broke, hold your lies like sacred oaths. Even knowing how you go, I choose the hurt I already know. My friends say I should forget, trade regret for self-respect, but they don't hear your name at night or feel the ache I have to fight. If you asked, I'd still say yes, though you left my heart a mess. I'd take your hand like nothing broke, hold your lies like sacred oath. Even knowing how you go, I choose the hurt I already know. It's not weakness, it's just love that never learned to give enough. You burned the house, I guard the flame, still calling softly on your name. Final last, I'd still say yes, even drowning in distress. I build again what you tore down, wear your silence like a crown. Though you left, and it's unfair, if you returned, I'd still be there. The couch still leans where you would sit, your laughter gone, but not the hit of memories left in every line. that play like scenes I can't rewind. Your slippers still beside the bed. I touch them soft like words unsaid. No messages on my phone screen, just silence where your love had been. I keep talking to the space where your smile used to be, like you'll walk in any moment and sit right next to me. But all that's here is quiet and the echoes I can't free, in the space where your smile used to be. The mirror holds a faint perfume, your side untouched, this hollow room. I check the door without a sound, still half expect you to be found. I keep talking to the space where your smile used to be, like you'll walk in any moment and sit right next to me. But all that's here is quiet and echoes I can't free, in the space where your smile used to be. Every habit tells your story, every pause recalls your name. I've changed the locks but not the longing, this house still plays the same song. So I sit with all the space where your smile used to be, trace your face in faded photos, pretend that you still see. I breathe but I'm still frozen in a life without a key, to the place where your smile used to be. It rolled beneath the dresser drawer, just like you did out the door. A silver band I used to wear, now it just stares from anywhere. I picked it up with shaking hands, still warm from where you used to stand. You left no note, no last embrace, just silence sitting in your place. I found your ring, not you. No hug, no voice, nowhere through, just metal cold against my skin, and memories I can't begin to hold like I used to do. I found your ring, not you. I wore it once, then put it down, afraid to see you're not around. It fits the same but feels so wrong, like lyrics left without a song. I found your ring, not you. No sign, no truth, Did you think I'd be just fine with a circle and no spine? You vanished like you never cared, and left a promise no one shared. Find your ring, not you, and what that means I wish I knew. It's proof you once were by my side before your heart began to hide. I wish the ring could speak for two. I found your ring, not you. I sit in silence, lights turn low, replay your words from long ago. Your coffee cup still on the shelf. I speak to shadows of myself. The scent you wore still lingers near. It brings you close, then disappears. Each room reminds me what I lost. A love so deep, no matter cost. This heart still calls your name in every breath, in every flame. You're gone, but never far. I carry you in every scar, though time won't ease the pain. This heart still calls your name. Your number's there, I never dial. Just stare and dream for just a while. The quiet hurts more than a scream. You live inside each fragile dream. This heart still calls your name in every breath, in every flame. You're gone, but never far. I carry you in every scar, though time won't ease the pain. This heart still calls your name. I never said goodbye, you see. You're stitched in every part of me. No matter what the world may say, you never truly went away. This heart still calls your name through every joy, through every shame. I whisper when I'm all alone to a love I've always known. You're etched in all I became. This heart still calls still remember the chords you played, every note where a loved one stayed. We wrote a story in melody and rhyme, but the last verse never found its time. Every echo reminds me still of a dream we left unfulfilled. This is our unfinished song, a melody that lingers on even if the words are gone. The music keeps us holding on. This is our unfinished song, but in my heart it still plays strong. I hum the lines we never wrote, every word stuck inside my throat. It feels like you're still here somehow, in every silent vow I whisper now. Every echo reminds me still of a dream we left unfulfilled. This is our unfinished song, a melody that lingers on even if the words are gone. The music keeps us holding on. This is our unfinished song, but in my heart it still plays strong. If one day we meet again, could we write the final refrain, finish what we left behind, and bring this song to life in time? This is our unfinished song, a melody that lingers on even if the words are gone. The music keeps us holding on. This is our unfinished song, but in my heart it still plays strong. Our unfinished song. I pull the blanket to my chin, but there's no warmth where you had been. Your pillow lies untouched, just so, a quiet place where dreams let go. I reach for you like I once did. My hand just shakes, my breath is hid. The night is still, but I'm not fine. I've lost your heart and half of mine. Half the bed is cold, but once you'd whisper low. Your heartbeat used to hold the rhythm I would know. But now it's just a hollow side where love and loss collide. It's not just space I fold, it's where you used to hold. But half the bed is cold. Your shirt still hangs, behind the door. I wear it when I miss you more. The scent has faded, so have I. Still asking stars that won't reply. Half the bed is cold, the silence growing bold. I curl into my doubt, still trying to live without your voice, your breath, your steady light that used to guard me every night. Now only sheets I hold, 'cause half the bed is cold. I lie awake, afraid to sleep. Each memory cuts just too deep. If dreams could bring your hand in mine, I'd trade my dawn for one more night. Half the bed is cold, but all my heart still knows. The side you fill with grace can't be replaced. Though time moves on and stories fade, I'm still wrapped in the love we made. But your warmth would unfold, and half the bed is cold. He still says my name the same, but something's missing in the frame. He holds my hand, but not my soul. A quiet gap I can't control. He laughs at jokes he used to know, but doesn't see the undertow. The way he looks past where I stand tells me he forgot how we began. He forgot the first late night call, the trembling words, the honest fall. He forgot the street where we first kissed. Now it's just a name he's missed. I still remember every part, but he forgot and broke my heart. He plays our song, but skips the start, like melodies that fall apart. He's here, but like a different man, and I don't think he understands. He forgot the tears that made us grow, the dreams we drew in shadows low. He forgot the fight we swore we'd win, truth we build without disguise. He forgot the fire, the first spark. Now I'm a name lost in the dark. I live inside what once he planned, but he forgot how we began. You never had to say you cared. It's in the way you're always there. The quiet glance, the breath you save speaks louder than the words we crave. When I break down and hide the sound, you feel it all without a sound. You reach for me without a call, and I don't have to speak at all. Even in silence, you hold me like waves that cradle the sea. No need for reasons, no goodbyes. You're written in my stillest cries. Without a word you understand. Your love is in your gentle hands. I never feared the empty night, because your calm became my light. And though the world may never see, you speak the loudest quietly. Even in silence, you hold me like prayers that no one else can see. Your presence is my resting place, a touch that time cannot erase. Without a sound, you make me whole. You echo softly in my soul. I don't need promises or proof. Your quiet heart is speaking truth. In every breath you choose to stay, you love me in the loudest way. And even when the words are few, your silence always pulls me through. Even in silence, you hold me beyond the noise of who I should be. You listen to the parts I hide. You love the me I keep inside. And even when the words are few, your silence always pulls me through it. I stare at words I'll never write, stories ending in the night, chapters left without an end, dreams too fragile to defend. I thought I knew where life would go, but some things we're not meant to know. These unfinished pages tell my story of a love that slipped away from me. Lines unwritten, left in pain, but I'll find a way to write again. Every blank space holds a chance for new beginning, a second glance. Though this chapter closed in stages, I'm more than my unfinished pages. Every tear leaves a gentle stain on the canvas of what still remains. Every scar is a word I'll keep in the book I'll write before I sleep. I'll let the past become a guide, not the prison where I hide. These unfinished pages tell my story of a love that slipped away from me. Lines unwritten, left in pain, but I'll find a way to write again. Every blank space holds a chance for new beginning, a second glance. Though this chapter closed in stages, I'm more than my unfinished pages. And someday I'll pick up the pen, start where the heartbreak had its end. Not every story needs to stay in the dark of yesterday. These unfinished pages are my story, but I'll write them all with grace and glory. Every scar will turn to art, every word will heal my heart. Every blank space calls my name, and I'll never be the same. Though this chapter closed in stages, I am more than my unfinished pages. I'll write again on these unfinished pages. I set your plate beside my own, though I eat every meal alone. Your chair stays pulled out just enough, like maybe that will be enough. Your shoes are lined up by the door. I don't know what I'm waiting for. The key you left is still right there. Like any day, you'll climb the stairs. I keep the light for you, like nothing's changed, like love is true. Though silence answers every call, I still believe you'll want it all. You're gone, but I can't close the view, so I keep the light for you. candles sit unsent, they never end. I check my phone, then close my eyes, as if you'll come through one more time. I keep the light for you, as if your heart still needs the clue. I clean your side, I fold your shirt, as though you're late, not gone, not hurt. It's foolish, but I swear it's true. I keep the light for you. They say I should move on somehow, but love like mine won't let me now. You left without a final word, so I pretend it's still unheard. I keep the light for you, a beacon where love once shone through. I hold the space you used to fill, and in that quiet love stays still. You're gone, but what else can I do? I keep the light. I keep the light for you. The sky is heavy, the night feels cold. I'm holding on to the hand I used to hold. Every step feels harder than before, but I keep walking though I'm needing more. If I fall, don't let me break. Give me strength for every step I take. Carry me through the storm. Keep my heart safe and warm, even when the night feels long. You're the one who keeps me strong. Carry me through the storm, back to where I still belong. The rain keeps falling, but I still stand, reaching for the safety of your hand. When the world feels too much to bear, I find my courage knowing you are there. If I fall, don't let me break. Give me strength for every step I take. Carry me through the storm. Keep my heart safe and warm, even when the night feels long. You're the one who keeps me strong. the storm. I see you smile in passing light, a whisper blushed across the night. But every glance you give away feels like a promise meant to stay. You never said the words out loud, but I can hear them through the crowd. The way you pause before you speak gives voice to things my heart will keep. I'll wait until my name is yours, until your heart unlocks the doors to every dream you never dared. I'll be the one who always cared, no matter how the silence pours. I'll stay until my name is yours. I trace your name with every breath, each letter soft, a vow I've kept. And though we're not a story yet, I love you more than I regret. I'll wait until my name is yours, till all the fear is gone from shores, and all your doubts begin to fade, and everything we've never made, no matter what the world ignores. I'll wait until my name is yours. You don't have to love me now, I've learned to live without the vow. But if one day you feel me near, please know I've always been right here. I'll wait until my name is yours, no matter how my hope endures. I'll carry love that softly burns and never ask for love returned. So even when my voice implores, I'll wait until my name is yours. I've worn the marks of every fight. They stay with me through endless nights. But every wound I thought would stay has only made me who I am today. I used to hide what I've been through, but now I stand because I grew. I'm stronger than my scars. I've survived what tried to break my heart. Every hurt became a stone that built the road to stand alone. I'm stronger than my scars. They remind me who I truly are. Every battle, every pain has been the reason I remain. used to fear the broken past, but pain was never meant to last. I found my voice inside the ache, a voice that no one else can take. I'll never let my story fade. My scars are proof of what I've made. I'm stronger than my scars. I've survived what tried to break my heart. Every hurt became a stone that built the road to stand alone. I'm stronger than my scars. They remind me who I truly are. Every battle, every pain has been the reason I remain. I'm not the same as I was before. My scars have opened a brand new door. They're not my weakness, they're my fire. The proof that I will keep climbing higher. I'm stronger than my scars. I've survived what tried to break my heart. Every hurt became a stone that built the road to stand alone. I'm stronger than my scars. They remind me who I truly are. Every battle, every pain has been the reason I remain. I'm stronger now. I'm stronger than my scars. You left like it was nothing new, a simple and no last adieu. You laughed and walked into your life, while I stood frozen in the night. I didn't beg, I didn't cry, but something in me said goodbye to all the dreams I didn't show, the love I never let you know. You didn't know you broke me, I never let it show. I wore a face of silence while drowning down below. You never saw me shatter, I hid it all so well. You left me with a whisper in a self-made private hell. You moved on fast, I heard it all. Your voice still echoes in the hall. You never asked if I was fine. You never guessed what you left behind. You didn't know you broke me, I never let it show. I wore a face of silence while drowning down below. You never saw me shatter, I hid it all so well. You left me with a whisper in a self-made private hell. Fall apart, but silence doesn't mean no scar. I smile You just let silence speak too proud, but I could hear it in your tone. You made your way back to alone. I watched you pack without a tear, like leaving me was crystal clear. I didn't beg, I let it be, but quiet doesn't set me free. And I'd still wait if you asked, no matter all the time that's passed. I'd leave the porch light burning low, in case your heart decides to show. Even if it breaks me fast, I'd still wait if you asked. I told myself you'll call one day, but weeks and years just slipped away. Still, every time the phone would ring, I hoped your name would mean something. And I'd still wait if you asked, even if the pain still lasts. I'd wear the years like nothing changed. I'd take you back without exchange. Even if I'm not your past, I'd still wait if you asked. They say you've moved and found someone, but my heart won't believe you're done. I'd rather hold this dream than lose the chance that you'd still choose. Final wait if you asked. I'd let the future slip right past. You only need to say one word, and I'd pretend I've never heard. No matter what the odds are cast, I'd still wait. I'd still wait if you asked. I've been walking through the pain, holding on to all the rain. But somewhere deep inside of me, there's a spark that wants to breathe. Every wound has left a trace, but they've led me to this place. I'm learning to breathe again, letting go of where I've been. Every tear that felt like stone has built the strength to stand alone. I'm learning to breathe again, to love myself beneath the skin. The past is gone, the hurt has dimmed, and I can finally let life in. Every shadow taught me why we need the dark to see the sky. I've been lost With every breath I live again. Whisper your name when no one can hear. It breaks the stillness, it draws you near. Though you're gone, I feel you stay in the quiet corners of my day. Every memory calls me back to the love I'll never lack. In the silence of your name, nothing ever feels the same. I keep you close, though you're far, like a wish upon a distant star. In the silence of your name, I find comfort through the pain. I see your face in the passing crowd. Your voice still lingers without a sound. Every shadow reminds me why some goodbyes don't truly die. Every memory calls me back to the love I'll never lack. In the silence of your name, nothing ever feels the same. I keep you close, though you're far, like a wish upon a distant star. In the silence of your name, I find comfort through the pain. If I could reach beyond the night, I'd bring you back into the light. But until that day has come, your name is where I find my home. In the silence of your name, nothing ever feels the same. I keep you close, though you're far, like a wish upon a distant star. In the silence of your name, I find comfort through the pain. In the silence of your name. I didn't answer when you called. It rang once, then I let it fall. Your voice now lives in memory, a message I replay endlessly. You said you'd be home by 8. press delete, I can't. It's the only proof you lived, you meant more than just a fleeting sound. You were my world, my solid ground. Your voice on the voicemail still echoes in my chest. I hit replay, fall into gray, still hoping for the rest. A second more, a longer word, the things I never said. But your voice on the voicemail repeats what's in my head. I talk back like you're still near, pretend you somehow hear. The silence after feels too loud, like screaming in a crowd. Find your voice on the voicemail is all I have to touch. It's short, it's sweet, it's incomplete, but somehow means so much. I hold it like a sacred thing that time will never steal. Your voice on the voicemail is the only port still real. You left your cup beside the bed. The last thing touched, the last thing said. No warning sign, no final breath, just silence falling into death. The morning came, but not your eyes. I reached for you, met cold goodbyes. The clock kept ticking through my cry. You left so fast, I don't know why. You were gone before goodbye, before my lips could even try to say the things I meant to speak. Now all I do is lose and seek. No final touch, no warning sign, just a hollow where you once were mine. You were gone before goodbye, and I still don't know why. Your shirt still hangs behind the door, like you might walk in like before. But doors don't move and time won't bend, and I still break where you won't mend. You were gone before goodbye, before my soul could even cry. I wake up reaching for your face, find the echo of empty space. No last embrace, no chance to plead, just the ache that now I bleed. You were gone before goodbye, and I still don't know why. I play the voicemail just to hear a trace of you that feels so near. still remember how you'd say my name, soft and low, never quite the same. Now I hold the phone and close my eyes, pretending you're just running late tonight. Your number's still saved in my phone, though I know I'm calling just a tone. No answer, just the quiet sigh of everything we said goodbye. If I could call you one last time to say I'm sorry, you'd still be mine. I'd hold your voice like it's the light that guides me through this endless night. I'd give up every breath I own to not feel this lost and alone. If I could call you one last time, I'd never hang up the line. Rehearse the words I try to say, all the ones I threw away. I'd tell you love still hasn't gone, it's trapped inside the same old song. If I could call you one last time, even just to cross the line between the to hear your breath, to break this climb. I'd trade the world for just one sound of you and me, still safe and found. But dreams don't ring, ghosts don't speak, so I just cry myself to sleep. If I could call you one last time, I'd never say goodbye. Your name is on the coffee cup, the one you held when we stayed up. It's carved into the kitchen chair, like love that still pretends you're there. It's scribbled on the grocery list, on movie stubs and birthday gifts. I try to clean but can't erase the way your name still haunts this place. I see your name on everything, in every sound and what I sing. It's written in the air I breathe, in all the words you used to leave. I try to speak, but when I do, it's all just echoes made of you. It's on the box you left behind, stitched into the worn-out coat that somehow still recalls your note. I see your name on everything, in every laugh, in every sting. It's synced into my memory, a mark that never sets me free. I touch the walls, I touch my skin, but all I feel is you again. I tried to move, I tried to hide, but love like yours just stays inside. You didn't ask, you didn't plead, you just became the air I need. Final, I see your name on everything, from photographs to wedding rings. Even in tears I never shed, you're there in every word unsaid. You may be gone, but here's the sting. You left your name on everything. You showed me how to fight for love, to hold on when it's not enough. You said that storms don't last too long, and I believed where I belonged. You built a world that felt so real, then vanished like it had no feel. You carved your name into my soul, then left before I could be whole. You taught me how to stay, then walk the other way. Left me with the words you swore, and silence at the door. You held me like forever, then faded into never. You taught me how to stay, but never meant to stay. I wait like you once taught me to, but waiting now just bruises through. I hold on tight to phantom hands that taught me love, then left the plans. You taught me how to stay, then made goodbye away. Left your echo in this room, a heart that's promise me forever, then told